friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. Sandra here at Blossom and Inspire, and I was inspired by Rachel at Roxy's Creations. One of the things I've always wanted to do was follow Rachel on her channel Roxy's Creations with her weekly challenge, but I can never catch up to myself to ever feel like I can commit. So I decided I don't have to commit. I can just do one and here and there that I feel confident that I can get done in a timely manner, and then have fun, and then that's fine, right? So I was watching her, I'll link the video in the description box for you, but I was watching her make these cute, she was using vellum, I believe. I have a lot of vellum. I don't find it the easiest for me to work with, so I like to use tracing paper, and she also mentioned tracing paper. So tracing paper it's pretty similar, I think. Like, vellum is just a little bit more, I think vellum's definitely stronger. This is vellum, and this is tracing paper. It's a little bit more flexible. Softer. I don't really know how to describe it, but that's what I like. So I have this tracing pad. Now this is probably a little bit more of an expensive tracing paper pad, but you can use children's tracing paper pads that you can purchase at Walmart. Thank God for a W. I think I have one right here. So it's thinner. Oh yeah, remember this one that was well loved? I got it at the thrift store. So this is, you can still use this. Your bag will be a little bit more, even more flimsy, which, you know, is kind of like the deli bags anyways. It's more like this. So my tracing paper is going to already be a little bit heavy. Maybe we'll do the children's one first. So my 11 by 14 paper, I was able to, with the cut that I made my first cut at 9 by 7, and I made this little bag right here. And none of them are sealed yet. And then I took the next piece of paper that I cut off when I was trimming this one down. I made that one, and I think this one right here, those two came off the next pad. Then there was another little piece of paper because I cut mine down, you know, from 9 by 14 to, what was that measurement? To I cut my original from 11 by 14 to 9 by 7, so that gave me 2 strips. And in those 2 strips, I got these 2 bags on one, and I got these 2 bags on the other. My only toss away was these little corner pieces and the little snippets off the end here. So I was able to use that whole thing to make all these bags. That's what I was trying to tell you. So now this paper, you can see, is much shorter. And my paper pad, let's see, my children's paper pad, does it give me the measurements? It would be nice. 9 by 12. Okay, so 9 by 12, and I already know my first one that I cut was, to get this size bag, was a 9 by 7. So let's go ahead and cut it down to, this is already 9 by 12. Let's cut it down to 9 by 7. So 9 by 12 is what that paper is, what this one is right here. So we're going to see how many how many bags we can get from that one. And if I cut it this way first, so I'm going to grab my ruler because I just struggle with these, trying to figure this out. So I know that I want a 9 by 7. So this is already 9 this way, right? And so I need 7 this way. And that's going to give me, and if I cut it this way, I'm going to get a big chunk. See, I'm going to get this big chunk over here that I can play with. There we go. I'm going to stick this aside for a minute because I'm going to still use that. I'm going to show you how I like to use mine. So I want this bag right here first. So I have this paper here. And this is where you decide how wide you want your bag. So you just want to have one piece this way and one piece this way for anybody who's never done this before. And you want to have a little bit of a lip so that you can seal it together. Okay, that's it. So I'm just going to not measure. I'm just going to put my first fold in just like that. This is where my bone folder comes in handy. It just kind of helps me with my fingers. And then I just fold this over. And I just want to have, like, I need a little bit of assistance here. Here's my assistant. Thank you, assistant. I need to be able to see that paper, and I can see it better now with this black paper. Yes, I think you can see that. I'm going to scooch in. Do you see how I can see that? This is where I fold it. And I just want to see that. Now, let me scooch it back out. And this can be as big or as wide as wide as you want it to be. You just want to have enough of a lip to grab your bag, and depending on what type of adhesive you're going to use will probably dictate how much space you need there. Glue, you can use glue, but it does, I know on the vellum it makes it ripply, and I think on this it does as well. So I'm going to do it both. I'm going to use tape, double-sided tape, and I'm also going to use some glue. I'm going to try them both so we can see. Part of me wants to do 3 of these. Well, I guess I have plenty. I want to do, I want these to be straight. I'm struggling here, my friends. Sorry about that. So there we go. I'm going to leave a little bit of a lip there. I'm going to go down, and these edges are going to be kind of trimmed up anyway, so I don't need to really worry too much. You know, I mean, I don't want it to be like completely cattywampus. Cattywonk, is that how you say it? So this is what I do here. I grab my paper like this. I have my fold right there, and then I like to actually do my corners first. So this is where this comes in handy. I'm going to put that corner there while it's folded, and I'm going to grab my little cut there. I know it looks really tiny, but you'll see why I do this in a second. This just helps me. All right, then I open it up, and then I'm going to fold my bottom up, you know, about, you can go as much as you want, 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, you can go a whole inch if you want to. I'm going to go about like that is what I like, and let me get a little measurer thing here and see. So it looks like it's about a half inch, so that seems to be my happy spot. It usually seems to go up about that much. Another little thing I do here, you can't really see on this paper, but so I have this little crease right here, you know, that first one we made. What I do to help me keep this straight is I try to line that up with this one and this corner to this edge to this edge. Because sometimes I just do this edge and I go, it slants on me. So if I try to keep those 2 pieces together, and then I do the same thing right here, I push that seam, crease, whatever, to that one, it generally keeps me in line. So there we go. Let me see. And then I just give that a little smush down. Then I'm going to open that up. Now I've got my whole bag. Everybody's folded. Everybody's got their little folds. I've got my little snips up here. I'm going to go ahead and do my snips down here. You can do it any whichever direction you want. And I've got my little snips here. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Mwah, mwah. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna go slanted in a little bit right there to this first crease, and I like to go all the way up to that little corner where the fold is. I like to go just past it. For me, that's how I do it, and I'm just gonna go just snip it right into there. See, so it's right above that crease. Does that make sense? Because I like to cut this side above the line, so I don't get all hung up when I'm folding. And then I just do the same thing on this side. So there might be a way to do this so you're making sure that it's super even. I don't know what it is. I just know that I'm okay if it's a little crooked. It doesn't bother me too much. I'm gonna use my other ones. I use them both. So this one's gonna give me a nice longer cut. I don't have to smush it down too many times. Again, right above that line, and I'm just gonna go to that little piece there. So that's waist. Okay, so let's put that over there. And then we're gonna put these together. So now I have this. You can leave it just like this if you like. So now we have our little bag, and you can leave it just like that if you want, and you can have both edges the same. I like my one to be up and the other one to be down. And so what I'm gonna do, because I cannot cut a straight line. I cannot do it, and this thing's gonna be all kinds of wonky. I open it up, and I push my edge all the way to the top here. I make sure my cutter is out of the way. I lay my guide down. Mine has a metal, or is it metal? I don't know. It's got like a little, can you see that? There's like a little thing there. Do you see it? And that lines out on my page. So what I do is I like to line that down, line it on my cuts. You can see where my V's are. I want to get my V's inside this cutting line here. Once I get those in there, I'm gonna lay this down, and then I'm gonna pick up my blade and I'm gonna set it in the middle. and then from there, I'm gonna push it that way. And then I'm gonna push it this way, and I can feel it release on those open spots. So I need to get back down here to see what I'm doing. Otherwise, I'm gonna tell you one thing and do another. That's what's gonna happen. So hopefully you can see, I've got my guide right there. My little V's are on the guide. My blade is gonna be in the middle of this piece that I'm gonna cut off. I'm gonna just drop it down, and then I'm gonna push it, and I'm gonna go real slow until I feel that release. This paper is really thin, so I can't really tell, but I can always lift it up, and then I can see, oh, it went all the way. That's good. And I might have a little extra to trim. That's okay. But I'm gonna get my straightest line this way for me. I'm usually a lot faster because I'm not talking and trying to make sure I don't do it wrong on a video. And then that's it. And then I have my little piece. And so now that's waste. So however many bags I get out of my little thing here, that's my waste. I'm gonna have that, and that for my little corners. That's it. So that's pretty good use of the paper. Now all I have to do is adhere this to each other, all my little seams, and then I got my little bag. So now I have this vellum right here. Not vellum, tracing paper, and that was from the kids pack. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Now this one I can just make a really fat pocket here if I want to, or bag. I can make a big bag, or I can try and make 2 smaller bags with this. Let's try to make 2 smaller bags. So I would just make my little piece here small. And I know, and this is where I use my little grid here on my thing. So I know that I'm gonna need to have to fold it over, and then I need it to go over a little bit. So I always gauge it by like, how big is my bag going to be? So I want a 1/4 inch to fold. So I'm gonna give myself another 1/4 inch. Whatever my fold is gonna be, I double that. So if I'm gonna fold it at a 1/4, if I want the 1/4 inch, I want to do a 1/2 inch. I don't even know if that makes sense how I'm saying it. I don't know any other way to say it, but I wanna give myself a 1/2 inch on this bag to do it. If it was a bigger bag, I might give myself, I mean, I guess that's kind of like, that's pretty close to a 1/2 inch. So it's about a 1/2 inch. Let's just go with that. It's about a 1/2 inch. And so you can do this any way you want to. Well, no, you can't. You got to figure this out. Figure it out, Sandra. Here's my 1 inch mark right here. So if I only want a 1/2 inch, I would just move it in halfway, and then I can put my cut right there. And that should give me what I'm looking for. I'm just going to scooch it over to make my life easier to the 2.5 inch mark on this side, and then there. So you can do it that way, or you can do it however, another way, if you have another way. So I have that one. I'm gonna set that one up there for a second. I have this piece right here. I don't have to worry about cutting anymore on those sides because I'm just gonna use what I have here. And I'm just gonna fold that one over like that. And then I'm gonna bring this over, and I'm gonna grab my 1/2 inch spacing this way. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Then I'm gonna take my little cutter, my little corner cutter. Okay, I'm gonna cut my corners off. Like so. I think I might just leave this here for a second so you can see where the folds are. Okay. Oops. And then same thing, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut my little corners up like that and like this, and then cut those off. And cut this one. Same thing on this one. So just depending on how you cut your paper, and is going to determine how many bags you're going to get. On that first tracing paper one that I did, the 11 by 14 sheet, I only measured out the first bag. I didn't measure out the rest of them. I just did what I'm doing here. I just like randomly cut and folded and cut. So I'm going to stick those over there and give these ones. Oh, that's my waist. I don't need those there, do I? And then I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the other one to get my piece cut. I know you're probably thinking, it's just so small, Sandra, you can do it, but I promise I can't. I'm not able to. I am not able to. I have tried and tried and tried, and I don't want to try anymore. Did I just stick all my head in there? Okay. And then I'm going to come into the middle, Oh, I felt that one release. Felt that release. I feel like I did. Oh, almost. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. And scoochy scooch, scoochy scooch. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, so I mean, like, such a little tiny waste. I mean, and really, the children's tracing paper is so thin. If you wanted to, you could have a piece of paper like to the side. If you had like a piece of, I don't know, like for instance, like say I have this just right here, just laying to the side, or not this. I could stamp off. I could have painted paper. I could have whatever I want. And instead of even wasting these little tiny scraps, if you really wanted to get like really like into like saving every little piece, which there is nothing wrong with that. I've never done this before. I was just thinking, like, what can I do? What can I do? I mean, it's either gonna go in the garbage or it's gonna go here. So this paper is just a bunch of random stamp offs. So there's nothing special about it. But can there be? I don't know. And it doesn't have to be in one spot. You can just stick it in wherever you want. So no video ever stays on course with me. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. But Rachel at Roxy Creation, she made really cute tags, and I really like them, and I thought I had stuff over here to do it, but I have no idea what I've done with it. And I really liked what she was doing. She was just backing, like she found stuff that she had. She was backing it with really pretty papers that you can write on, journal on, making tags and journal cards or whatever, and just popping them in there. Just sweet and simple. But she also decorated the bags, and she was just putting like a little thing at the top here. I've got a few different trims here from the last time we were playing with stuff. And I thought I can just work with these again. You can put it all the way across the top. You can put it on just one side. I kind of like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just start putting stuff down. This trim has these little roses on it. I bought this at a yard sale, I think, but or at a thrift store. One of those, and recently, I believe. I feel like this was a recent purchase. I think that one's gonna look nice there. This is pretty, I might just wanna ink it up a little bit. Let me grab a piece of wax paper here. I just wanna get a couple of these decorated, just something simple. So maybe just giving them some color will help that white lace pop it off. It's so thin, so there's another thing, like I think with vellum. Let me see, vellum has a little bit more structure so you can like hold it, See, I don't really like working with the vellum, so maybe I should start playing with it. I don't know. This tissue, I keep calling it tissue paper. It's so thin. The children's tracing paper is so thin. That is the issue. Actually, which one is children's? Are they both children's, or was one of them mine? I'm now very confused. This is tracing paper. This is tracing paper, Sandra. This is the expensive tracing paper. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh. This is Sandra being very tired. I did not sleep well. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning, and I've got so many things on my mind with my upcoming trip, all these things I have to do for my house, another rental trying to get it ready and prep. My husband wanting me to advertise for it. I've got a couple of kids that are having issues that need, some help or an ear. It's nothing major or big. It's just, it just weighs on you as a parent, I guess. I don't know, as a person. It depends on who you are and how you process. My job is still kind of new, and I'm trying to do that. They want me to work a little extra this week because one of the gals gone. My little mini BFF wants to have a craft day with me. I have Halloween. I have 50 Halloween things, and I always do it to myself. Everybody always says, you do it to yourself, but I enjoy Halloween. And so, honestly, when my husband or my friend, anybody says that to me, I kind of get angry. I'm like, I do it to myself. It's what makes me happy. They're like, it doesn't seem like it because you're really stressed out. I go, I'm stressed out because I have to do everything else too. I mean, why can't life just stop and let me focus on Halloween? I mean, is that too much to ask for? Anyways, So with all of that, I'm like a total nutcase right now, and I'm hoping that I didn't thoroughly confuse you on this video. But if I did, you can definitely watch Rachel. I'm gonna link her in here. She wasn't inking or anything like that, you know. Of course, we all do ours a little bit different. I feel like I want some ink on here. So I'm not gonna do the back, and I didn't seal this tracing paper. I think I'm gonna go ahead and seal it really quick. And I'm gonna use my Oohoo glue stick, my new stick. I've never had an Oohoo. I always use Scotch. I'm just gonna go ahead and go down the edge right here. And I love my Scotch, but I wanted to know what the difference was. So I love my Scotch stick. It does get it's very sticky, which I'm sure Oohoo is too. But I know when I use it, because it's very sticky, sometimes it's hard if I leave my cap off of it, you know, for very long at all. It starts to like get hard and I gotta really shove on it. And I watch other people use the Oohoo stick, and it seems to get the opposite. It seems to get like maybe a little too soft easily. But with all the stuff I'm doing, with my hands being crazy, I'm thinking I want the softer better. And there, just gonna glue that down because we already know. So that was good. I did a good job there. Good job, Sandra. Just pulling it together one glue stick at a time. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. So this is definitely easier. So this was that more expensive tracing paper, you know, the adult kind. It's a little bit heavier duty. It's easier to hold so I can go around it. You can see the difference. But you know, the regular glassine bags, here's one that I have that's avocado dyed. You can see it's the same thing. You know, it's very flimsy. It's more waxy though than tissue paper, of course. Of course. What am I doing? I'm over here. So let's just go ahead and I'm gonna just lay that down. And then just pull that ink over. Just get it in there. Just drop it in here and there. There we go. There we go. I think that's good. Good enough. Let's put this back on there. And I did cut that piece off. Who was it for? I think it was for you. You were for you. Yeah, I feel like I could just see it just a tiny bit better, which is great. It's very grande. We like that, right? And Rachel was just like doing cute little pieces up there. Like it didn't have to be the whole thing. Let me see. I have a little piece. I wanted to go as close to what she was doing as possible, because I know I tend to cover the whole thing. But you know, I do like that layering look. I just cannot get away from it. I don't really try, I don't think either. I like layering. Gotta do what you like, right? So I'm gonna use my handy dandy scissors here. Whoops. That I love so much. And I love and I love Debbie too. I love you, Debbie. I'm like, we're allowed to love our friends, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I like that. So cute. And it's just like a little topper. It doesn't have to have a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, it can. It's going to look good no matter what. But I like that. That's pretty cute. And now Rachel is just going in and stapling it. I don't want to staple it because I don't want to staple it. Maybe if I stapled just this piece right here. Do I have a stapler? I think I do. I have the stapler. If I put it maybe like right on there and then, oh no, yeah, I'm not gonna wanna be stapling stuff. I really don't think so. Oh, much better. All right, so I've got that staple. See, but then I have this thing where I don't really like the filling of staples right there. Too late. I'm not gonna even try to get in there, but then I could put this on here to cover those staples if I wanted to. Or I could use the staples as a decorative thing, you know. All right, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and drop down some glue here if I could find it. I had it out, here it is. There we go. Okay, and that's cute. And I can see the staples, and that doesn't bother me. It's a cute little shiny piece. Does it bother me? I don't know. But I like that. It's very neutral. This can be used anywhere. Let's do this one. Let's see what we want to put onto this one. I've got some other things here. I've got some like little crochet pieces here. Let's try something like this. Isn't this cute? See, I have just a little bit, and I've had it for a while, and I just hoard it because, you know, there's only a little bit. But why even keep it if I'm never going to use it? Why? Oh, that's cute. So maybe I don't even need, maybe this is where I'll just do that little piece there. Those ones lay down kind of nice. I'm going to try it right there. And then maybe just get like 3 little pieces. And just like right there. I almost feel like the fan should have went on this side, maybe like that. I don't know. I like that. So good so far. Let's see what else we have in here. I also have, this. That might be cute to put on there. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have this. I don't think I want that one. Okay, I like that. Just switch it out. Just go with the flow. It wasn't hard to cut. I wanted that jagged edge. So, and man, these scissors are amazing. Okay, there you go. I like that, and let's go ahead and get that lady down. Anyways, that's all she was doing. She was just adding some decorations to making the bags and just using her papers up. She was using, I think she was using vellum. Oh my gosh. See, Rachel's one of my people that I love watching. No matter any time of the day or night, I can watch her. But she's also one of my voice, I call them my voice soothers. I can put her on in the evening. And I'm go to when I'm laying down, I can watch her, and I'm always like, oh, please let me dream about crafting. That could be why I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. But anyways, I watched some of it, and I fell asleep, and then I watched some more in the morning before I went to work. I want to see everything she did. But yeah, hers were looking so cute. See, this looks cute to me. I like it. Pretty, mine's pretty plain. It's not like anything special. I can add color to it, and I can add it probably to any kind of book, journal. I can just use it as happy mail. I feel like it's just very versatile. There we go. Look how nice that is. It's just, I want to make sure I put it on the front. That is pretty helpful. I didn't do any stapling. I think I'm going to skip the stapling. I'm not into the stapling, and it hurts my hand to push that thing down anyways. Oops, let me see. You stay there. So I like that one. I like that one. So I will say the cheaper tissue paper from the children's pad, it is, I see, and even though I glued it, I didn't glue it. It does need a little bit of glue. The cheaper tracing paper from that kids pad, I just feel like it has a more authentic deli bag feel, and the more expensive tracing paper feels much more like, and look at this. Did I use the glue stick? I did. So the glue stick on this one worked a little bit different than on this cheaper paper. Also, the glue stick on the more expensive paper does give it a little bit of a rippled edge. It's not bad, though. It's nothing like the other, like the art glitter glue. Anyhow, you get more of a vellum-y feel and look. She spit it out, girl. So, anyhow, I'm like a wild, wild woman with all this stuff that I have on my mind. And I'm just like, just do what you can do. But no matter what, finish Halloween. Do what you can do, but no matter what, finish Halloween. And then I thought maybe I should just push it 1 week. But I was trying to get my husband on board with me, but he's not on board. I didn't tell him my real reason why. My real reason why is because it gives me one more week to get Halloween done. But that's all right. It's all right. Every year I do a lot for the Halloween stuff, which is great, and I love it all. And every year I always pull one part of the project. And that will probably happen. The first couple times I ever had to do that, I was really sad. I thought, I don't want to pull any of the project. And, but, you know, now I just like, okay, what's the most important part of my project? So I'm making those tassels. I know that's the most important part to me. I've painted all those things. So really, I only have to attach them. So that part, I feel pretty confident with. The skeletons, the skulls, those are the tags. And they're the candy keepers. But what I haven't told you is that I bought all these alphabets, and I don't even know if I have enough for all the kids' names anyways, but I wanted to string their names, and I wanted it to be on there with like a little thing on their tassel so it has their name on it. But that, if something gets pulled, that's probably going to be what gets pulled. And then what else? There was one other thing I was trying to do. Oh yeah, you know how I was showing you how I was dressing all the pumpkins and stuff up? I just feel like it's going to catch on the fabrics with the wood if I don't do something, but I may have to dump that idea. Oh, that one makes me sad because I really liked that. Don't want to drop that one. Maybe I need some more of this piece again. Some more of this. Just some nice flat lace here. I thought I had a little piece over here. Here we go. Does it just need something like that with this, maybe? I don't know. Wow, this curtain lace cuts so nice, and it's so nice for backgrounds. I like that. Yeah, maybe I just need something a little bit different. Maybe it needs to go down. So, anyhow, I hope everybody's doing good. I never asked that or say that. I am so sorry. I do really hope you are having a wonderful time and enjoying your days and having tons of fun crafting. Oh, that's kind of cute. See, I think this is kind of what she was doing too. Whoops. Like making like little, they almost look like little tabs on the front of the bags. I mean, it's just so cute. Just have a little something extra. There's plenty of room. Like this can still be decorated. It just has like that little topper, so it's fine that way. You can put like a little label on here, tag a little scene. You can put some napkin, you know, glue down some napkin or something like that. So cute. Oh, what if we change what if we change this up? Ouch. Oochie wawa. That hurt. Well, I just really don't like that at all. Let me see. I don't know what I'm doing. There's this little piece right here. What if I put like a little bit there like that? I don't need it to go all the way across. We could just put like a little piece there. And then a little piece here. Yeah, I like that. Does it have to go all the way across? I'm going to cut a little bit extra just in case I want it to, but I don't think I need it to. Let's see what's happening. Sandra, why are you making it hard on yourself? No, I do like it like this. I really still like it like that. I get right there on the side. I need it to do something. Oh, maybe this has to go this way, you say? Turn it upside down. Just turn it around. I want to see that behind it, like that, just a tiny bit. Like that. Okay. And then maybe put this one on there like this. I have glue hanging off of me. I had something hanging off of me. Maybe over to the edge like that. Okay, that's good. I'll do it. Let's do it. So I'm just going to drop some glue down. Whoops. Can do that. And then get some more glue here. I know that piece is going to go all the way across, so I can do that. There we go. Yep. Looking good. Upside down, don't forget. It's not really upside down. I don't really know what's right side up and upside down for this. There we go. And then I do like this piece here. I think it's just, I just want it right there on the edge like that. Whoops. Something plastic is sticking to me. Okay. And there she goes. Oh, and there, look at that one. It's just like, all right, so I've got that one done and that one done. I mean, pretty much done. Aren't they cute? And then I had more bags. What'd I do with them? Oh, here they are. Oh, I was like, I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like them. So I'm just going to put these over here aside. I don't want them. They are not making me happy. I'm not going to use them. These are the ones I liked. I'm going to throw those away. And then I've got these little guys right here, which we can also do. Now I want to try this because I did it with the glue stick, right? Remember that? Do you remember that long ago? Sometimes I don't. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and put it on here. I'm going to just, because my flap is pretty big, I'm going to go ahead and put it on this side and on this side. Just a little bit. And hold on one second. This glue right here is driving me crazy. Okay, let's try it again. And take two. A little bit there, and then a little bit here. Okay, and then we'll just lay those babies down together. And then this one down here, we'll just do that. And then while that glue's open, we'll get the other two. I really don't know how, because we didn't test it out on the expensive vellum, the grown-up vellum. We just did it on the kids' vellum, not vellum. Oh, man. Tracing paper. I am only using tracing paper. Everything is just tracing paper. There's no tissue paper. There's no vellum. It is tracing paper. I have my expensive tracing paper, and I have my children's tracing paper. And I like them both. So I'm going to go ahead and get these all glued on here. And what a cute little fun packet, like, to make, you know, like a little, decorate them up, and they can have, like, I don't know, you can do whatever you want. They can have like a little color scheme, or, you know, like, here's my little, there's my blues and my pink, or my pinks, or my purples, or my multis, or whatever. But, and I think that'd be cute. I think it would. So for me, the reason why I want to get this side too is because I don't want my stuff to get hung up inside my little bags. So if I'm able to make sure I can get that little edge too, and then I get the other edge, then I'm good. I don't have to get the middle because nobody's getting through if I got both my edges. Okay, there we go. Okay, that one's done, and that one's done. Done. Right, that one's done? Yep, just this one, I believe. I believe this is the last one. Oops. Come on, out you go, out you go. Let's see. I'm really self-conscious about the glue on my hands. I was recently watching somebody and who I really like, and she goes, I can't remember, she was just talking about the glue, like she has something hanging off her finger. She's like, oh my gosh, 1 second. So she left or got off, whatever, to take it off. She goes, I'm so sorry. She goes, I don't know about you guys, she says, but I cannot stand that, to see somebody having something stuck on their finger, like, that's because then she gets hyper focused on it, which I get it. I do too. She goes, she goes, all I can think about is just get that thing off your finger. And I'm like, and so now I'm like, I want to get the stuff off my fingers, but I can't. It'll take me like a half an hour. I don't have a half an hour every time I get something on my fingers to go take it off. I wish I could do it faster, but I cannot do it, and I need this glue. Anyhow, I mean, I'm not self-conscious to the point where like I'm not going to craft anymore. It's just, I just wonder how many people here that drives them crazy. I will say the day that I had that little, cut on my finger, and I had that washi tape wrapped around and it kept flying off. Yeah, when I watched that video, I was like, seriously, chick, take that stuff off. Go fix yourself. Go pull it together. And that was even before I ever watched the other lady's video. I was like, but that's what I was thinking of when she was talking about it. I thought, oh, yep. I wonder if she watched my video. If she did, she only did it for a few seconds because she was like, I can't take it. Look at this. Is from a, I think this is a collar or a blouse or something that was in some stuff. Isn't that cute? I'm wondering if I can just, I don't know if I want to put it on that little other bag. I think I want it to be just a tiny bit bigger. Let's see what else I have in here, though. There's some pretty stuff in here. All kinds. Ooh, you know what? I always want, geez, I always want to use this green one, and I never do. And I think the same thing. It's just I don't have a whole lot of it, so I'm like, can't remember who gave this to me, but it was a long time ago, and I love it. It's so pretty. And this could even be, like, I can even add this to this if I wanted to add color. You know, I can just put something else on there. I can put it just over to the edge like that. Oh, see, that's cute. Just like a little piece there, like a little added piece there. Like, whoops. Like here, we just needed some green. There you go. Yeah. And then if I do it like that, well, see, I did it upside down. I mean, backwards, inside out. I don't want that one inside out or upside down, or I don't even know which way I'm trying to say. Inverted, I want it to be right side up. Right side up, there you go. Okay, so get that on there, and there we go. And I'm also like thinking, I want to get all these things done. I want to have videos for when I'm gone on my trips. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to let that one go too. I'm going to have videos, but I think instead of trying to focus on making sure I have a video every day, which, I mean, I possibly could do it. I'm thinking about just getting enough videos so that I have one at least, you know, like every other day, or maybe skip a couple days 1 week. I mean, I'm not going to be gone forever, but see, the thing is I have to have the videos while I'm gone, and then I have to have a couple for when I get home, because I'm going to be exhausted, and I don't know if I'll be able to pull it together to do anything. But I'm going to want to, because I'm going to miss you guys so much. I don't know. I got those inked up. I got these decorated. Let me get these done now. I got this little lace over here. I got some more stuff. I really wanted to drop this other one on there, but it's so big. Here's a peachy one, orangish. It's an orange, like a, I don't know. I mean, would salmon be more like a little bit of a pinkish? I don't think it would be salmon. I think it's more like a peach, a tangerine peach. It's pretty, it's kind of ruffly. Oh, now it's not. I probably shouldn't do stuff like that, but there we go. Is that big for this, you think? It is kind of. What if I just put it on the bottom? Oh yeah, that's cute. I like that. So isn't this cute? I mean, like, and you can just drop these in your journals. You can glue them down to a page, right? We can, I think, since I'm gonna go here, and this is a shorter pocket, and this is a big lace, I'm gonna drop it down a little bit and let it hang, be a little hang off the edge there a little bit. This is all that stuff that I just ripped. I'm gonna leave it, it's just texture. That's a little bit too much for me. There we go. Let me go. There we go. There we go. All right. Whoa. All right. Let's just try to make it be as messy as we possibly can. Well, that's cute, isn't it? Or should it go that way? Or should I only go one? Just one, you say? Let's try it. Normally, my hand's already hurting right now just from the little bit of cutting. I love you, Debbie. I love you. Okay. I really am happy. I'm like so excited. Also, and I think I've heard it from somebody before, I just can't remember who, but just recently, I believe, Deb, was it you? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was you. You sent me a message and you said to drop some of the super strong acetone, and I can't remember what it is. I just know it's the stuff that they use when you have gel nails, that acetone, that really strong acetone, to drop a drop, put a drop or so in here, and it just will melt it down. Well, I have droppers, so I'm gonna try that. I think, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna put 2 there. Two with a long piece there. Yes, okay. Sounds good to me. Anyhow, so I think I'm gonna do that. Does anybody know about that? Has everybody here done that? Does anybody, one person, even one person, want to see me do it on the video? I should probably, no matter what. Just to see what I'm putting in there and how it works. So there, it's kind of weird, but I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's cute. Let's do another one. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Look at, I found some with the purple on it. We should definitely put that on there. Should that be on the bottom again, like that? I mean, gosh, it just looks so cute, but I feel like all those other things we did, that's what we did. Oh, that's kind of cute. Off the edge there like that. I should try that. Let's give it a go. Give it a go. Where am I from? I'm from the place where we say, so. I think maybe some of that lace, that piece, I don't know what I did with it now, but I thought I had more of this stuff, a smaller piece though. That's okay. We'll make a smaller piece. Let's make a smaller piece. Let's get this on there. I want it to go like that, and then like that. Oh yeah, that's cute. Why not? Why not? Let's put some of this down. Okay, so these little bags are adorable. I really just want to like take my paper and now this is the grown-up one. I'm liking it a lot. It's easy to work with, and I like it with the staining on there, of course. But I'm thinking, gosh, I just want to make bundles of these. Oops. I don't want to cut my bag open. Oh my gosh, which way do I want this? Okay, let's figure you out for just a second here. Do I want you to go that way? No, I want the like more torn up edge up on the top. All right, I'm gonna put some glue down here. And I'm gonna put a little bit more than I did on the last one, just because this one seems to be like really, I don't know, like it just wants to fool around. I'm like, there, just be still. Playful, it's being very playful. That's the word I was trying to think of. Okay, there we go. Isn't that cute? That's so cute. And then, you know, like if you put like a, I almost dumped everything. Okay, but you know, like this is way too big, but you could put like, you know, like a cute little thing. Oh, that's so cute. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Is it cute enough to use? Like right now? I like it. I feel like, am I gonna feel like it's empty right there? Do I need like a little bit of washi tape on there, the edge? We don't need something everywhere, do we? Do I need something like to connect to this? I just felt like this was kind of floating. I think maybe that's what it was. I like it. Is it too big? Like there's a cute little butterfly, which it's not really cute on there. That's too big. Too big. Let's see. But I think you get the idea. I just kind of went off on a tangent. Oh, look at this cute little thing I found a long time ago. This was supposed to go into that wedding journal, and I lost it. I could not find it, and the wedding journal's been done. Done. It's done. It's beautiful. Everything worked out. Here's a smaller one. Okay, you know what? Why don't we do this? Let's see what this looks like with another piece of something behind it. You know what I mean? Do I need something a little bit thicker? Like that? Okay, let's try this. I think that's all I wanted. I just wanted a little extra something just so that it had its own little piece. What about that? Do you like that? I like that. I like that. Wait. Do you like that, Sandra? Just kidding. Okay, I've got to try one more way that way with that little fan going out, because I'll look back at this video and be like, why didn't I try it that way? And I do like it that way. Okay. That is inverted, but I want these on the top, so that's the way it'll be. Okay, let's go here. Oh my gosh, these are so fun to make. They're so easy. And you can use any paper you want. It doesn't have to even be tracing paper or vellum. It could be anything you want. And you can get these effects. And if you don't want to have printed paper so that you can just have like a neutral background, like, I mean, that's kind of what I'm going for with this, so you can just use a solid piece of paper. Like you can use regular photo paper, copy paper, printing paper, printer paper, you know. Turn it into mamagami paper and then make a bag. There we go. That's adorable. That is really adorable. Oh my gosh. So I have to go do other stuff and I don't want to. I just want to keep doing these bags. But I do think I need to get going here. What's the time at? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Another long video. So let's see what we've got. We got 2 extra bags we didn't get done, but I did get a couple things done. I got this one done. Nice. And what does that measure anyways? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 and a half, the tippy top of the back side. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, just a little over 4 inches wide. I think this one is the same height. And is it the same width too? I think it might be. Very close. It's a tiny bit wider. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4. This one's almost a 4 1/4. But let me grab my whoops. Let me grab my black paper here. I really like this. It really does help things show up a little bit better. So we have that bag, and then we have that bag. And we have this bag, so we have 3 of those bigger bags. And then we have these little bags. Oh my gosh, look how dirty my mat is. These ones are, and now I guess we can do it this way so you can see, because I have that stuff. I know that line is right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 3/4 tall with the back of the top there. And then it's wide is 3 inches wide, but that's cute. And then this cute little bag that I'm gonna be definitely making more of. 1, 2, 3 3/4 by, what do we have here? 2 1/2. See, we have that going out. We don't know. I don't know for sure. 2 1/4, and then that brought it over to the half. But isn't that cute? Tell me what you think. Do you love these? I hope you go check out Rachel's video if you haven't done it yet. I mean, I know she's very well known. Everybody watches Rachel, but I really loved this challenge. So cute. Thank you, Rachel. You are amazing. You are amazing. All right, my friends, I am going to let you go. I'm going to go get some things done, and I will see you on the next video. Enjoy all your moments. Bye.